This is gonna be a review of the Sennheiser 490 Pros or Pro Plus. The only thing more that you get with the Plus version compared to the Pro is you get these carrying cases which holds in obviously the headphones, in which there are all the manuals which I didn't even watch, and I've got the extra pads yeah, it's a current case and nothing too special about it. Obviously these are not headphones which are meant for traveling. I've got these headphones and I want even to compare them to my previous Sennheiser HD 599 SE. Let's start with a look at the headphones. I've got the 599, I think, for 5 years ago, and I really love them. The real difference with these that I can already tell is the high frequency. The high frequencies on these are completely different. Even now I'm wearing the producer pad, and I will tell you later why I prefer these pads compared to the mixing one. Yeah, high frequencies on these are pretty different. Yeah, on Ableton, like professional software, you will notice through my interface, because I've got Scarlett 224 Gen, so run them through an interface. But even on YouTube general use, I can hear some differences into the high frequency, especially that this producer pad will try to increase the beat and bass, which are great for general use, but are not that good at accuracy. While recording audio from a microphone or from my guitar, it's not really necessary for me to hear basses during my recording sessions. Compared to the 599, I surely have to make a point of comfort. I've got some quite a big ears myself, and I found that a lot of headphones I wear in the past, they were kind of pressing on my ears, and I find them quite discomfort. With 599, never had these issues, even with my ears, which are kind of large. I always find them comfort. Now with this, there are some caveats. With the mixer pad, which are much more cushy, they are more squishy, I actually find them not comfortable. They quite much press on my ears, and I'm not really find them comfortable. So I think that I'll be always using the producing pads, since I don't find it kinda hurts. With the producing pads, it's still kinda of hitting my ears. I mean, they're kinda hitting, but after some use now, they don't seem to be hitting my ears anymore, and I don't even bother. Maybe a bit to the left here. Yeah, I don't know why. One of the things that I love is this band up here. The 599 instead are all a bit fishy, but that doesn't feel as good as this, which is only this little piece up here. Another really thing that I think is really cool to me especially is here the adjustable of the 599. It doesn't have some really good stopping. It's kinda on the 599 it kinda fell sometimes. Here there are some lines, and it's pretty hard, which is useful to me because I really want it to be perfect, same length between the two parts, and so I love this thing, but it's useless in daily use. So the headphones actually in my Pro Plus versions come also in two cables. The cables are from one side are 3.5mm jack, but they already come with an adapter to make them a quarter of an inches jack, which is for me it's 6.35mm because I use a metric system, so I get no problem plugging them into my interface. Between the two type dimension of jacks, there's no quality difference. It's just that it's a convenience. It's the standard of the industry. While here on the headphone parts, it comes with quite a particular cable. It's I won't stay here explaining why, but I read all the articles and all the notices about this cable. There's no problem. It comes here. My version in shoe size, one of 1.8 meters and another, I think, 3 meters or 3.5. I can remember. So I use now. I'm using a 1.8. I don't need much of a length. So yeah, it doesn't. It's I mean, even for cable option, it's really nice cage. It's a normal cable, nothing bad, nothing good. It's quite good. It's just cable. I think it's a little nicer than the Sennheiser, than the previous Sennheiser one. So now having these headphones for a bit, I actually have no intention. I started loving them. Yeah, you will find at the start, we will absolutely notice differences between the two, but now that we got these, I think there are quite unique headphones. Yeah, I really compared to the other Sennheiser, the frequency responses on the high, which I think are really good. I obviously I'm using them in different use. I'm using them for my general stuff, videos, music, all the Windows and computer stuff. But I'm also using them with my interfaces for recording in Ableton, guitar, voices. I will be even probably plugging them into my amp, but I really barely put my headphones into my amp. So I always use my amp without headphones. So I'll try the mouse surely in the amplifier. I mean, as look, obviously, it's kind of personal. As a general aspect, I think this to me looks a lot better. The only thing that might not be especially cool for anyone is here you can clearly see the inside of the driver. This is the driver. These are open headphones, obviously. I didn't mention that before. So yeah, general aesthetics, but in all the rest, I think they're much cooler. Here you have the Sennheiser logo, and even on this part there's the logo of Sennheiser. I really love them. I think it's been one of my best purchases. Obviously, compared to the 599, we have to talk about prices because with the 599, you can easily find them even new. Now there's gonna be the Prime Day at 80 euros. So you can go check thinking in the used market. There are quite a lot of headphones you can surely get for extremely cheap, while these come at much higher prices. I paid on Thomann, the sites, I think between 300 and 400 euros here in my country. So surely it's a different price point. Talking about value, surely I will give a price to the 599. They are extremely good for what they value, for their value. It's unbeatable. These are better, but it's impossible to be as better as the price increase. It's impossible. But really think these are better. I mean, for general use, you could continue to use the 599, no issues, and you will never feel the need of upgrading. But for my use, I felt like upgrading. It's kind of in the music industry to continuously upgrade audio continuously. But I was considering upgrade since I got the 599 for quite a bit of years, and I probably will not. I will continue using these headphones for quite a bit of time, and I will enjoy them. I think very much. Sorry, I forgot to record the audio. So at the end of this video, I wanted to point out the differences of the headphones. I think the 599 are still one of the greatest headphones in this price point. For general audio, you don't need to be an audiophile, a professionist. They give really good audio, and I'll enjoy them for a long time. Now that I've got the 499, I love them really, really much. I won't surely switch back. I think they're extremely nice, but obviously you have to consider that you're on a much higher price point. So at the end, it's up to you to your need possibility. If you are considering to upgrade and you open this video for this reason, I will assure that in my use case, in what I described, it's totally worth if you've got money to upgrade. So, and even if you watch it as a review of the 499, I will guarantee that in my use case and for my use, it's are fantastic. Obviously, audio is super personal and it's completely up to you. They could be sounding fantastic for my situation and terrible for yours. So it's really up to you and to your choices. Maybe you can try them out, and maybe if you don't like them, you can give them back or anything else. Hi.